Hi, welcome to our property. I'm Roger, this is my lovely wife Jane.
Hi, our property is based in Los Cristianos in Tenerife and we've owned it for about 2 months.
It's a 3-bed townhouse, so let's show you around.
Hi, come in. Take a look at the kitchen. As you go in and turn left, you'll see that our front terrace is a bit bare and there will be a garden out there eventually, but that's our view at the front of the house. If you turn around a little bit further, you can see our fully fitted kitchen, which came with our house. What we didn't tell you was it was a brand new house, so there was nothing in there except for the kitchen, so we haven't really had to do an awful lot here. And let's take a look at one of the next rooms. We're lucky enough to have a downstairs toilet which has a lovely shower behind the door, which is super useful when you have people dragging dust in from outside on their feet. And they give their feet a little wash and it saves them dragging it through the house, which is great. Come through to the lounge. As you go through, you'll see that we have a really nice space for a dining table, really nice family size space. You could have fitted a larger table in here, we don't particularly need it, but the 6 to 8 people, no problem at all. As you pan to the end of the lounge, you'll see a big pile of tools. Not super attractive, but it's a work in progress and we're considering fitting TV over in that corner. And this is our lounge area. We do like to spend quite a lot of time relaxing here. We are considering having a television set, but at the moment, as you saw from the tools, we haven't actually decided whether that's going to happen. We're enjoying having no TV at the moment. I think you can probably see now that we've got the air conditioning fitted just up on the wall at the back there. We decided that was a must really to make sure that the area was comfortable for family when they come and visit. This is a family holiday home and I think it does get pretty hot here, and even if we're used to the heat, I don't think the family particularly want to have that heat all the time. It is really nice to cool down. So we'll show you the outside later. Come upstairs. Okay, so we're here on the landing. We have the family bathroom here, which has a shower and sink and toilet. And if you just bear to the left, you'll be going into the master bedroom. And as you go through on the left, you'll see we've managed to squeeze in a king-size bed, which was great, although we did have to actually drag it up through the balcony. It wouldn't go up the stairs, so be mindful of the size of things that you buy. The wardrobes have been great. There are so many wardrobes in the house and so much space. Obviously I'll be filling it all with clothes, goes without saying. And as we go round to the other side of the room, you'll see the ensuite. The ensuite's been really useful. There's a bath here and it's a really good size, a couple of sinks as well, a lot more than we expected to get. And as we go right round to the other side of the room, we have our lovely view, which is really nice. It's so much more than we ever expected to get. When we were seeing the place being built, we certainly didn't expect the view to be this lovely, so we do feel very lucky to have this. Yeah, so that's the best part of the house as far as we're concerned, but on to the next. The last couple of rooms on this landing are what we affectionately call bedroom 2 and bedroom 3. They're pretty identical. We could take you in there, but they are almost identical. The only difference being that this room has a tiny little balcony and the other is just patio windows, and they both have a large wardrobe as well. Obviously I'll be filling those with clothes too. So take you upstairs to the next floor. We're now on the top floor of our house in what is essentially the utility room. What I really want to show you are the views from our terraces. So this is on the street side of our house, and as you can see there's a lovely view of the mountains on the left. And then as we pan over to the right, you start to head towards Los Cristianos harbour, and we're 10 minutes walk from the sea. So we're now on the other side of the property where the terrace is in sun during the afternoons. The other side is much more shaded, and you'll see that we have a hot tub, which we were very lucky to have when the builders decided to fit them in all the properties. So that's really nice to use of an evening. And as Roger, with his camera skills, sweeps over to the right, you'll see we have a fantastic view of the mountains. You can't see Mount Tiedi from here, but those mountains lead on to Mount Tiedi in the background.
And this is where Jane and I love to unwind at the beginning and the end of the day. Whether it's having breakfast first thing in the morning or evening just before going out, looking out onto the pool, our favourite place.
So just finishing our day in the hot tub, and we wanted to share a few of our thoughts on Place in the Sun.
So, like most people, we became fans of the TV show. Must have watched every episode, I think.
At least once.
And then last year we went to one of the Place in the Sun expos, which helped answer loads of our questions. And we also used the property website in the early stages of our research.
So just a few tips. We had hundreds to tell you, but we've picked our top 3, and here they are.
So tip number 1, use experts. We used some fantastic people, but top of the list would be, first of all, our estate agent, Simon Sutton George from Tenerife Property Group, and he certainly went the extra mile. And then also we used a local solicitor, which proved invaluable for us. That was Carlos at CDF Legal. He couldn't do more for us. It was absolutely fantastic.
Tip number 2 is, if you're planning at some point to buy abroad, just do it. Don't waste any time. Time's too precious. If you can afford to do it, just do it.
And tip number 3, learn a bit of the language. We're still learning, but finding that a few words go an awful long way and really put smiles on people's faces. So in summary, we'd say it's certainly been like a roller coaster. You know how it's going to be: fast, exciting, and a little bit scary, but in the end, well worth it. So cheers.
Cheers. Adios.
Adios.